Good afternoon. On life issues and challenges. Like we'll be going around the world to bring you different personality, people that has actually passed through one phase of the or the other in life. But in it, they didn't give up. They keep striving, they keep pushing, they keep believing. You too don't have to give up. Today I have with me
Adeleke.
Mr. Deleke. He will be sharing with us some of the things he has actually passed through in life, and how he has turned those difficult moments to good. Let's hear from me. Good day, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, nice meeting with you.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, at initial stage, I would rather to say thank you
Hmm.
for having me online.
Nice.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having me on your show.
Hmm.
At the beginning, God says, let there be light.
Yeah.
And there was light.
Hmm.
In Nigeria of today, there's nothing like light.
Hmm.
Among the dignities around the world,
Hmm.
sir, we are facing many tribulations and challenges. I could remember vividly when I started my career. I started my career with banking.
Wow.
Yeah. I was earning a little.
Hmm.
And to the mighty God, I was able to achieve 2, 3 things
Hmm. With that little,
with the little I was earning
that is
there.
actually constant.
Sure,
Hmm.
regularly.
Hmm.
On the 19th, it must come in.
Hmm.
It must, no doubting. If it is not 19, it will be 18. Is either 18, 19, or 20. Of course, I started my career with banking, but I will not want to mention the name.
Most of the things
Yeah,
that have transpired.
things were going on smoothly, not until 2019. They retrenched over 4,000 staffs at once. It was a very good Monday morning. I will not call that day a bad day. It was a good day because God knows much more about us. More than our expectation, He knows much more. Sir, on that very day, anyway, I wasn't in the office there. I got my leave. So I was on a leave. Somebody called me from office. Hello, Leke. Shoti login. Want to buy me jáde. I was like, what's the meaning?
Was that the terms in
Of course, that's the terms. And in everything you do at initial stage, you first log in.
Exactly.
Through your password to your Windows. Then from there, you start your work. And you know, before 8 o'clock, you must have ready your work.
Exactly.
Before customers started coming in. Yeah. I called most of my friends. They said, the Wale, we're unable to enter. Of course, we couldn't. I was like, what's going on now? Like the guy used to say, what's going on here? I was like, what's going on here? Yeah. I called my HBS. That's the head of the business services. Okay, good morning, sir. Sorry, what's going on in the banking? I was on the leave, and my friend or my colleagues called me. Oh, the Wale Finaku, the Wale password window. Kilo shele. Leke. We got retrenched. That day, I was perplexed. I couldn't do anything. Monday was my fasting and prayers day. On that very Monday, I ate. So no, maybe, of course, maybe I should be going to the office or I should go anywhere else. I couldn't know where to go to. I couldn't think straight. I started thinking abnormally. We were close to 5,000 staffs. They retrenched on the single day.
Nationwide.
Close to 5,000 staffs. Just because they wouldn't want us to go to 10 years. So they can convert every junior staff to the senior staffs. Or they convert us from, what will you call it then? Tailoring to the main staffs. So we too can be having the huge, of course.
To live with.
Sir, I will not deceive you, rather deceive myself. Along the line, some of my colleagues in another branches committed suicide. They died. Since they couldn't go further again. We depend our lives on the salary. All of a sudden, it's stopped. How will you feel? I had a friend then. I had a friend. His wife was pregnant and they were expecting twins. Nigeria has not gotten to this extent. Yeah.
Mm.
Now tell me,
How would such person
the
be able
person
to?
that was expecting twins and had nothing,
Oh, man.
how do you want the person to cope? He was going along the street, he wouldn't know. Maybe that guy was coming behind him, he doesn't have a horn in his vehicle. He hit that guy and the guy died instantly.
Mm.
That was the first one. The second one, this guy was like, there's nothing for him again. He went to the river. He jumped through the bridge
Mm.
to the river. He died. A lady committed suicide at Benin. Sorry for mentioning that
No
place.
problem. Mm.
She died.
Mm.
She died. She was pregnant as well.
Mm.
He's the breadwinner of their family with the little he was collecting then. Sir, she died. If I should be saying it, many more.
So,
But me, as you are seeing me, Bobo, after 90 minutes in the match, while playing football, after that 90 minutes, I will still be expecting that, sincerely speaking, Bobo, they go still give us the extra time. Now, for me, relenting, this Nigeria of today, we are. But I will never relent.
so in other words,
Yeah,
you didn't give it up.
I did
You saw
not.
beyond that life.
Of course.
You know there's still better days ahead.
Of course.
Man, so how will you be able to bounce back?
Yeah. Thank you for that good question you have asked. I look around, I look elsewhere, nowhere to go. I came back to my house. Because I was working in another state while my wife and my children staying in my town. I went back home. I got to the house. I sat down. I re-strategized again.
That's the case.
Of course, I
re-strategized.
I re-strategized again. Those people I've been giving money to, I have many people I'm sending to school without knowing their families. Yeah, I can call 3-4 people for you now, of course, to just confirm, and you confide in them, sincerely speaking. I called them. Sorry, it has happened, it has happened.
At this point,
sorry, I won't be able to cater for your needs again.
Anymore.
I have my children, I have my family that they depend on me as well. This is what happened, and please, for now, just let's end it till the time God will says I should continue again. I will strategize. It took me for good 2 weeks before I could get myself. Okay, what should I do? Started writing an application, submit it here, submit it there. To God be the glory, and as God have it, I found myself in a filling station, working as a manager. I started my career again. One our proverbial used to say is, "Wetin small pikin no know, no dey kill am." Man no die, man no rot ten, struggle continue.
Wow.
Yorùbá máa sọ pé ọmọ elépo ó ti tún go ẹ̀fọ́.
Exactly.
I'm not the one that will shy purposely because of what I will get from you. Just let me render my service, and at the end of the month, please let me have my cash.
Exactly. Yeah.
I re-strategized, I restarted again. Sir, along that line, wife left me with my children. I was now on the street begging for survivor. You don't understand?
I don't understand you.
My wife left, nowhere to pay house rent, but to God be the glory, I could re-strategize at the right time, and I got myself back.
On field.
I was working as a manager. Mind you, the man asked me at initial stage, "Sorry, do you have any experience to be the manager of a village?" I said, "No." He said, "Are you ready to work with me with the little amount I'm going to?" I said, "Yes." In as much, it will put something in my pocket,
Of course.
and it will stop me begging from the people I have assisted at initial stage.
Taking back your integrity.
Of course. Nothing stops me. I was working with them as a manager. Then I was paying 40,000. It does not affect me.
Okay, you were being paid
40,000. After 6 months probation, they will increase my salary. You know, when the 6 months got to the stage that they're supposed to give me the increments in my salary, the man traveled out of the country. No problems. He comes back. We started working again. Mind you, I was collecting the initial amount they were giving me. But yet I did not relent, just because I am still going higher.
Because you believe there's hope and there are better days ahead.
Of course. I believe, in as much I believe in that mighty God, He will do something exceedingly more than my expectation. I believe.
So in all of this,
after 2 years and 3 months, they didn't increase my salary. So
2 years
and 3 months, I had to re-strategize again. I can't be saying sir, and at the end of the day, this sir will not yield anything. He is just giving me stipend. Let me go and ask for help from somebody else. That was where you see me sitting down. I strategize, I re-strategize over and over again.
So in nutshell, to say, this is what led you into business.
Of course.
Man, I'm happy to hear this. I want to tell you one thing about life. If you're out there watching us, I picked one thing from him. He said, he re-strategized
over and over.
Over and over.
Sure.
Meaning, for you to be brighter, for you to be better. You don't have to give up on life. All you need to do is to bring out a plan. If you can remember in one of our episodes on how you can get back your life, I told you need to go to an isolated place. Not only that, find a paper and a pen, write something down. You can bat a whole lot. And in all of this, he's telling me that all these situations surrounding him, that's what led him to business. Can you see? That's what led him to business. Today, he may not have gotten to where he is to be, he ought to be, but at least he's making an impact.
Sure.
Like I used to say, tell you on this channel, I said business is not all about making money. It's all about impacting life. Whatever you're doing, you are just make sure you are impacting life.
Sure.
We would like to hear more from him, as I will be asking him some questions just to wrap up this. So I want to ask you, please, what has been? It's like you have passion for business, or probably you've been looking at things out. Or out. I want to try to see. Okay, can I ask you what are your passion? Now I know what's led you into business.
Sure.
But why not look for another job? Why no business? Let me go into business.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. I can say a very big thank you very much to you. I love that question. At initial stage, my mom, before she died, may her gentle soul rest in perfect peace, she said, Oṣuọlá mi lẹ́kan, òwò la máa ń ṣe là, a kì í ṣiṣẹ́ là.
What he's trying to tell us is that, there's no way you will work and
you can never
get wealth.
No, you can never get rich. Sincerely speaking,
all you need to do is to create a system for yourself.
Sure.
That is the only solution by which you can make wealth or riches.
Sure.
It's an adage in Yoruba.
Sure.
You understand? So we'd like to continue with what
and she said,
that was the advice from the mom.
Of course, from my mom. And she said, at my age, learn work. Oh, sorry. No, I can't. But as the way it was going then, not even knowing it would got into
this level.
No. But everything I've done us upside down. Sir. At my age, I went again. I learned the work for at least 3 months. And I started the business. The business I have an intention of doing then is to be carrying drugs. Bros, Naija no easy. At all. Where they carry the drugs, they go no easy. At all. If they catch you for airport, that's all. They go first ask you your age. At your age now, make small pikin they ask you your age. Say no be small thing. At all. If they razzle you, enter barrack. No be as your body fine, you go take come out. One. Two, the chairman wey carry the drug give you, you no go know am. At all. You understand? Yes. Where they go lock you inside Sambota. The military personnel will say Sambota, we call it cell. But it's not the normal cell we see. Sure. Where they go lock you, Oga, no be where you fit see this sky, talk less of roof. Shey you understand? I think twice. Let me go on another business. And when it comes to that time, you be thinking and thinking, strategizing nearly every time. That is when you'll be hearing news, reading papers, watching news, TVs, to know what's going on. What's the
Just to get
consequences
information,
of
yeah.
all this? If at least I was being caught or I am being caught, do you understand? At the end of the day, I was like, oh, if that should be the case, let me go on another business. That is what led me to this business you are looking at. And the owner of my business today, sincerely speaking, if I decide not to come to the office today,
Nobody holds him or holds me. Wow.
And if I decide to come in the morning and close by 12 o'clock, nobody to challenge or query in any ramifications.
You have all the time to think, you have all the time
of
for
course.
yourself.
Today, as I am talking with you, I have supplied before coming around again. Mind you, they have inflated every goods that is coming into Nigeria. If I buy this at the rate of 2,000, of course, you should know now. By the time you call the office, they'll be telling you, sorry, it has increased with 0.2%. Before you know what's going on, you can't just be selling what you bought last week at the rate of what you are selling it today. No, it will not speak well. Or else you are going to the bankruptcy,
yes.
gradually. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I choose to sell the tires. I choose to sell tires over drugs. Yeah, drugs has enough,
peace of mind.
Of course, for just the peace of mind. So you won't be sleeping by 12 o'clock.
And good name.
Good name, yeah, the integrity. The integrity. So you'll be going on the street while somebody will be pointing at you with a bad finger that I want to close farm guys. No. No. Enough. So if you are going, you go with peace of mind. Even police are coming behind you, you'll be thinking of something else.
I'm happy to hear this. The joy of doing a legit business.
Sure.
To wrap this up, I would like to ask him one question.
No problem.
And that question is, what is that thing you wish you had known earlier in life that you ought to have run with, if I may ask you? One thing you wish you had known, or probably a wake-up call, something just feel, okay, this thing, I just feel I ought to have
done it. It's a business. It's a business. Like the proverb I have said earlier on in Yoruba that my mommy called, she said, I didn't mean I had known.
Then
I would have done it. I would have done it. Now, today, if they are counting or calling millionaires around this
vicinity where you are,
sure, at least if I'm not in the toppest position,
you should be able to rank somewhere.
At least somebody will just mention my name.
I'm happy to hear all of this. Like we told you, we'll be going around the world to bring different personality and their view, their perspective, some of the things they've actually learned, or how they have been able to transform this difficult situation into good. In the case of Mr. Lincoln, he said he came to a point where he just feel he need to re-strategize.
Sure.
If you could remember, I would like you to check some of our episodes where I showed you a particular place that you need to find an isolated place where you need to go. While you are going into that place, you need to find a biro and a pen to see how you can make things happen. In his case, he said it took him 2 weeks after he has been, retrenched from banking industry. He strategized.
I re-strategize over and over again.
Sure. He came to realize that I think the best thing, with the help of the mom's advice, he said the best thing is to go into business. And today, he's doing it great. Like we always tell you, business is all about impacting. Most times, it's not about making money. In the course of impacting, in no time, you will meet with what?
This is my advice to every younger guys on the
generation.
Yeah. Go and re-strategize your life and your settings. If you fail today, don't relent on that failure or your efforts. Keep striving, keep trying. Very, very soon,
you will be there.
I believe.
If you are not there, you will be close. You will be close.
Mind you, the experience you had when you had the failure, you can't continue with it again. By re-strategizing you will change,
Mm.
and things will work out fine, well, and good, even the best, I believe.
Thank you on life issues and challenges.